Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I filmed, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't filmed at all this year. This is the first time and I just want to do a little get ready with me, use some old products, new products, favourites, that type of thing, and chat to you about where I've been and my plans for my channel this year. So I'm not really going to be talking about much of the makeup in today's video just because I'm probably going to be rambling on about other things. But if there is anything you are interested in what I'm using, I will link it down below in the description box. Let's just start off with putting these brows up. Look, before you ask about the hair, okay, heatless curls are my new thing, but I'm not the best at putting them in. So although it looks messy and crazy right now, I'm hoping it will all come together at the end. So like I say, I have been just a little bit missing on my channel. The last few videos of last year were like my big palette collection, which took me a really long time. I think that video is nearly 3 hours long, something like that. And a few little end of year things like my top 10 palettes of the year, and I did review the Gourmande Girls palette, the Silent Night. And then since then, I've got to be honest with you guys, I haven't really been buying makeup. I've actually been buying a lot of clothes. Yes, hoodies upon hoodies in general, to be honest, because as well as a makeup addiction, I do quite like my hoodies and just clothes in general. I'm just going to be using my favourite foundation, which is the NARS Soft Matte, and I get mine in Mont Blanc. Nothing exciting or new there. I did actually purchase a new one of these because I'm running out. So that is basically the only makeup that I bought recently. But I have ordered the new Nomad Cosmetics palette, the New Zealand one. So when that comes, I will of course be doing a video. But primarily on my channel, I do like to review new things. And because I haven't been buying new things, I haven't really had a lot of motivation to film, not to mention the fact that I am currently doing 2 jobs. So I do work part-time, and then I picked up another job that I'd applied for within the same organisation, which is fantastic. But this is a little bit of a transition period where I'm kind of doing both. I think at some point in February I am actually gonna pass one of those jobs over and just be able to focus on the one that I applied for, which is fantastic. I'll have a lot more time when that happens. So I will still be working part-time as well as, you know, being a cat mom, looking after the family in general, that type of thing. So I will have more time for YouTube. So I'm hoping after February you will be seeing more and more uploads from me again, because I just haven't been able to commit recently to spending as much time doing YouTube. And the days that I do have off, which is a Thursday usually, and that is a Thursday today when I'm filming this, I usually just want to use that day off to just chill. I'm not gonna lie. Tempting this morning with how cold it is in the UK right now and frosty to just lounge around and watch TikTok. Okay, that is my other admission. I always said, I don't like TikTok. YouTube is so much better. I just can't get into TikTok. It's, you know, short form content. That's not really what I am into. I prefer long form content. I like YouTube. And what I've noticed recently is I spend a lot more time scrolling on TikTok than I do on YouTube, which as well, along with the not buying new makeup and not having motivation to film and then spending more time on a different platform, that could have also contributed as to why I've been missing a bit as well. And I'm thinking, do I try and grow my TikTok and put some more effort into that this year? Let me know in the comments where you would prefer to see my content. Both here, TikTok, nowhere. Because I'm just trying to think out loud, like, I like some things I like to watch on TikTok, other things, like if I'm wanting to see an eyeshadow palette reviewed, I will want to see it on YouTube. But if I'm just scrolling on my phone and just chilling out on the sofa, and I will be opening TikTok. So let me know what type of things you would like to see. Obviously smaller things that aren't as in-depth to review, like a lipstick, something like that, I could do a TikTok on instead. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's kind of a bit weird because if you know me, you know I've not always been the biggest fan of TikTok. Now, is this colour perfect for me? No, but we're going to make it work, and I need to stop patting my face. I've been actually really liking the Natasha Denona concealer. Which one is this? High Glam concealer. Recently I did buy it in a shade that's way too dark for me, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm still going to use it. And I think the reason that I haven't been buying as much makeup recently, it isn't because I've fallen out of love with makeup and it's not as big of a passion as it once was. I just think there hasn't been that much that's been released that I've been interested in. And that is a shame, because where's my actual brush? Where's my brush? There it is. Plouise brush, really, really good for concealer. Someone's going to ask me what this is. This is the Plouise F42. I got it in a set. I don't know if it was in a budget box or the advent calendar, I can't remember. But I don't know. I just think there hasn't been, especially eyeshadow palette wise, anything that's like, oh, I really, really want to pick that up. Like, so that's kind of been a bit rubbish until, like I say, I saw the new Nomad Cosmetics palette. It's got multi-chromes in it. It's to do with celestial things, stargazing. That is what I'm all about. I love stuff like that. So I'm really excited for that one, but that has been the only one recently that has really stuck out to me and that I want to pick up. Is anyone else feeling like that? Like there just hasn't been releases that you've been like, wow, I need to pick this up. And I've actually discovered I quite like this powder. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in Translucent. That's the one. And I had it in my drawer for quite a while and I was like, oh, let me try another powder. And I quite like this one. See, it feels weird again sat here filming now and like talking to, well, myself, but to you, because I just haven't done it in so long. And when you get out of something like that and you're not in a little routine, it's really difficult to try and get the motivation to pick yourself back up and do it again. And recently, makeup wise, this is the routine I've just been doing. Obviously I've not been filming, but when I wanted to put some makeup on and just have a play around with some makeup, I will just do this exact routine what I'm doing with you right now, the same products, and I've been just enjoying either no eyeshadow or maybe a little bit of brown in the crease. I know, I know, who am I? But I think we all go through phases with makeup, don't we? I think that's the thing. We can't just do the same thing all the time. We like to go through these little changes. No doubt I will be straight back into bright Technicolor before you know it. And I've been really enjoying actually doing a bit of contour with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Mob. Didn't usually used to bother doing contour when I was filming, but now I'm kind of enjoying it. I have so many brushes that I need to clean as well, which has also then put me off. It's another reason on my little list of like, oh, you can't film because all of your brushes need a good clean. Don't we do that? Don't we make excuses when we can't be bothered to do something? You know, and some people will probably think, what? Sitting down and filming you putting your makeup on YouTube is not a big thing that you need a lot of motivation for. Yeah, I probably used to think the same thing until, you know, you have the camera, you have the editing software, you have to do a thumbnail, a description, you have to actually talk and make sense and do something that people would like to watch, and you've got to think of that thing. Like, there's a lot of elements that people don't necessarily think about if they've never done it for themselves. But there was a period of time there that I did wonder if I was going to return to YouTube, because I just thought, really, would anyone miss me if I wasn't there? But then that's not the reason I'm doing it. I had to kind of remind myself that actually it's a passion of mine, and whether people watch me or not, I just love makeup, and I have such a big collection, especially of eyeshadow palettes, that the reason I got into doing it is just for the fun of it and sharing my collection with other people that might have a smaller collection or might just want to know a little bit more about the things that I've got that they might want to buy or avoid, that type of thing. So I don't know, it's been a little bit of a process to get to this point. Using the bronzers from this. And to be honest, guys, reading a few, and I say a few because it is, thankfully, of the comments that I've gotten over the Christmas period and New Year period when people have discovered my palette collection video and other videos. There's been a few troll comments, and of course you're gonna unfortunately get that when you put yourself out there on social media. And I've had comments in the past, and you know, I always think to myself, I'll put it down to the fact that I actually feel sorry for that person, that they feel it's okay to leave a comment that's so negative or nasty, or you know what I mean, you just think you wouldn't say that to me in person, but because I can't actually see you when you sat behind a screen. You feel it's okay to say those things to me, and it's obviously not okay. That person is obviously not okay. And there's been quite a few of those, and they have been blocked because I don't need to put up with hate on my channel. One person actually commented something like, well, you're obviously married, that's why you want to delete the negative comments. I'm like, what has that got to do with... People are crazy, that is what I have discovered. But, again, they are not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. That's not necessarily any reason why I wouldn't come back. It's just tiring, you know? And you just think, really? Really? Are we matching a bit better now? I don't know. I can't tell. Are we? It'll all come together at the end. Why does this look more harsh on camera than it does in real life? That's interesting. Believe it or not, I've actually been wearing pink blush recently, not orange. I know, I know. So I got, was this in a budget box or was this in the advent calendar? I can't even remember anymore because I've got that much things from Plouise. That was not good grammar, you know what I mean. This is the, what is this even called? It's the Icing on the Top blush palette. And it's got all of these pink shades in it. I feel like this was in the advent calendar. I can't remember. I put all of the unboxing of the Plouise advent calendar on my TikTok. I did it day by day and I did an excitement level. If you want to go and check that out, please do follow me on TikTok if you would prefer some content over there, because I mean, I'm very small over there, but if you actually go and follow me over there and engage with the content, then I'll know that that is where you want to see more content. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yes. So I've kind of just been dipping between these shades and focusing maybe the darker shades just more towards the hairline and then blending it out with the lighter pink shades, and I've been really enjoying that. And the reason I've been doing pink blush is because I feel it goes a little bit better with the red lip that I've been doing constantly. I'm obsessed with the red lip at the moment apparently as well. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know why things have changed like they have, but I go through these phases. So don't you worry, the bright green eyeshadow and crazy lip colours will definitely make a comeback. It's me. I mean, I could even just do like swatch videos over on TikTok of the new palettes that I've got, or a really quick little mini review type of thing. At some point when I've got enough followers, I can possibly do lives over there, although I know that can be pretty toxic. Like, I don't mind doing lives on the YouTube channel. There's not that many people that come in that say anything negative. I don't actually, maybe once or twice over the years that I've been going live on YouTube have said something like that, but I know there's a lot more of that on TikTok. But I could potentially do that at some point. And then, to be honest, I've only been using this setting spray because I actually need to buy some more, but it's one of those things, you know, when you just don't want to spend money on setting spray because it's not exciting. Maybe it's different for you, maybe you're one of them people that love setting sprays and love picking them up and spending money on them, but for me it's one of those purchases like eyebrow products that you just think, I could be buying exciting makeup with that. So this is just what I've had sat on my shelf next to me. It's the Pixie Glow Mist with oil in it, I believe. Is there a... It's just this one, you just shake it, and it's not my favourite, but I mean, what can you do? And the highlighter palette I've been reaching for constantly is, again, a Plouise one, Bake Your Move? Bake Your Move instead of Make Your Move. I get it, I get it. And I've been using this shade up here again. I don't know if this was in the advent calendar, can't remember. But it would really help me out as well if you could let me know in the comments what your favourite videos of mine are. Is it reviewing the new eyeshadow palettes? Is it get ready with me's, or more tutorial based, or answering like, what is your favourite to watch? Because I know what my favourite is to film, and trust me, I will still do that, whatever my favourite is, but it'd be really interesting to know what you guys think and what the overall sort of trend is for what you prefer to see. Alright, I'm going to go off and do my eyebrows because I hate doing it on camera, and this is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in Ash Brown. Okay, I have got some brows on. They're not perfect, but they never are, and that's okay. I'm just going to prime a little bit. I might put a little bit of eyeshadow on today. I do find it helps when I'm putting lashes on. If you've got something because then if you don't stick them on perfectly, it kind of camouflages that a bit, and that's just my little trick. Especially if you put a deeper colour next to the lash line, so we might do that. I'm actually using my Plouise base to do this, and I don't usually do that when I'm filming, but I did carve my brows out with it, so I just used whatever's left to prime. But it's not my favourite for priming because I feel like it breaks up a little bit on me, and I do have dry eyelids. Like, I don't know if you've got oily ones that you might prefer it more. Since this was sticking with the Plouise theme today, I think I'm going to use this palette. Again, did I get this in day 25 of the advent calendar? Very possibly. It's called Can I Have a Taste? And it looks like this, and it's very gingerbready themed, which is super cute, obviously for Christmas time. And this is what the inside looks like. I mean, it's humongous, and I don't typically buy humongous palettes anymore, but like I say, it was in the advent calendar. I'm not gonna be doing anything crazy. I'm literally just gonna be maybe putting some light shades, light matte shades just toward the inner corner to set that. I think I've got something in my eye, just to set the primer. I'm trying not to draw too much attention to my eyes because I want the red lip to do the talking. So in general, when I'm not working, I just sort of collapse on the sofa and watch TV. Me and my husband have really been enjoying a new series recently called Only Murders in the Building, and it's on Disney Plus, and it's really good. I love a murder mystery or anything like that. I think we've just finished the second season. We're about to start the third season, but that is a fantastic series. It's got Selena Gomez in it, and I've really enjoyed that so far. And if I'm not doing that, I will be on Twitch, and I will be, I'm just trying to pick a brown shade, watching my favourite Twitch streamer, who I will link down below in case you are interested in watching someone play indie horror. I absolutely love it. Like, I look forward to it. It's just a little bit of chill time, a little bit of happiness. Got a little community on there, and we all chat together, and I really enjoy it. I'm not even blending this properly yet because I'm literally just stamping the shades on where I want them. I haven't been super precise when I've been doing my makeup recently. It's literally just been a little bit slapdash when it comes to eyeshadow. So it's going to be interesting getting back into reviewing palettes and actually trying to create shapes and make sure things look blended and beautiful. I mean, I can't guarantee or say for certain what's going to be happening with my channel. Like I say, I did have thoughts of maybe I should just stop. I'm not 100% sure of what I'm going to be doing going forward. I am going to attempt, like I say, from February to upload, where's my colour switch, to upload a little bit more and see how I feel going forward then, because it's easy to make a decision when you haven't been doing something for a while and you can't be bothered. But I want to get back into it and see if I can get that spark back. And it's not a spark for makeup, it's just generally for being on YouTube, I think, because I've just had a message from one of my friends. She's like, I need a new lipstick. I'd like a nude, and I would like it to be these things. I'm like, excited, discussing, do we need to go to town? Do we need to look at them? Do we need to swatch them? These are the brands that I like. So it's definitely not the makeup. And I literally just did all that with one brush because, like I say, been a little bit slapdash with the eyeshadow as of late. Yeah, probably just something really basic and simple like that. I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe it's as well, you know, when you get a little bit burnt out with something. So stepping back into this today, I'm hoping will really help. Although when I've finished, I then have to make sure I take some pictures for the thumbnail, go down, transfer everything onto the computer so I can edit it, actually sit down and edit it, do the description box, upload it. Like, it's a process. It is a process, and I do feel like it's easier to upload TikToks. Like, I will just film it on my phone, and the camera's pretty good on my phone now. I've just got the iPhone 15, is it Pro Max? So I can easily do that, and because it's short form content, it obviously doesn't take as much time, and it is a lot easier to upload. Like, obviously this is a hobby for me. This is just a passion of mine. I'm not doing this full time. This isn't my job. So of course my actual day job, I need to focus on that, and obviously family life takes priority. And any monetization that I get on this channel, I mean, it all goes straight back into the channel, I don't really get a lot, and it definitely doesn't cover all of my purchases. I mean, come on, I'm a makeup lover. So I have to be sensible with my priorities and just know that if I'm not uploading as much as I once was, it's only because life is getting in the way. But like I say, from February, I just feel like I keep saying this and repeating myself, but from February I'm hoping that will take a bit of a turn. And now I need to pick some lashes, and I have just been basically, I've got these ones from the Plouise and Michaela collab, these 3 sets here. I've been choosing out of those recently, and these ones, which are, was these in the advent calendar or a budget box? I can't remember. The Wispy Workshop and these 3, which are a little bit more dramatic. I think the Michaela ones are technically classed as half lashes, which if you cut them, they definitely can be. I did cut one of the pairs. Do we want to go more dramatic today or a little bit more chill? I think I'm going to go for the Plouise and Michaela collab ones. Those lashes are not stuck on the best. I don't want to talk about it. They just didn't want to bend. You know when they're just straight and you're like, please curve to my lashes. So yes, those are on. I'm not actually sure which ones they are called because I don't know which way round they went in the box. I'm thinking they were my other half, but hopefully the description box will reveal more. Okay, I've lined my lips with my MUA lip liner in Agenda. And when I find the home for that one, actually I'll leave that out because then I can actually check what shade it is to put in the description box. And I do use a little brush just to make sure it's super neat and straight as it can possibly be. Then I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution and Beetlejuice lipstick in Lydia. And that is not a bad Makeup Revolution lipstick, I have to say. Don't know if you can still get it anymore because it was a collab, but love that one. And then sometimes, but not always, I will go in after it with the Colourpop Luxe Lip Gloss. This was from the Alice in Wonderland collection, and this is in Croquet Queen. I'll just go in with a little bit of this gloss on the top, just to make it a little bit more juicy sometimes, you know? Like, I love that. And I think that is more or less it for the makeup, guys. Like I say, the lashes are not stuck on perfectly and they're kind of irritating me a little bit, but that's kind of what I've been doing. So now it's time to actually release the hair. Let's see if I actually did it okay. Please nobody ask me for a tutorial on this because I am not the best at putting it in. As you can see, it's not the neatest. I will keep practicing till I get better and better, but I prefer putting this in than actually using heat on my hair and having to put it through a curler or something like that. So, and obviously you can sleep in them. Although, if you've got any recommendations for ones that don't dig in the back of your head when you're sleeping in them, that would be cool. The big reveal. The hair actually needs a wash, which is why I had to put it in these, because I was like, I cannot wash my hair before this video. I cannot be bothered. Are we a little bit... Oh yeah. It hasn't been in long. I will say that. Let me just... It hasn't actually been in that long, so I'm actually quite pleased with how that is looking. And as with eyeshadow, there's always one side that's better than the other, but I don't look as potato-like as I did before I started filming, so that is good. The hair is okay. That's actually the shortest amount of time I've actually had the heatless curlers in, so it's nice to know the effect it gives when I take them out after an hour or so. So guys, that is it for this little get ready with me. I hope I kind of explained where I'd been, what the plan is, what's going to be happening going forward, and just my thinking behind a lot of things, as well as just putting on some makeup that I've been wearing on the regular off camera. Please do let me know what you think about TikTok, what you think about YouTube going forward. That was rude, shush. All of that type of stuff, I'd be really interested to know, because like I say, I feel like I'm at a bit of a crossroads and a junction at the moment, and I need to decide kind of where I want to put most of my efforts into and what I should be doing, so I would really appreciate knowing your thoughts. Please do leave a like on this video and a comment, because it's probably going to be lost in the algorithm. And well done if you found this and you are watching it, because nobody else is. Thank you so much as always, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my waffling and rambling on. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Please do check the description box for all of the socially bits, and don't forget to check out my friend on Twitch called Older Than Death. He's fantastic, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!